Hello friends, this is Anna Kondrabura with you today, and in my new episode I would like to share with you popular idioms that you may hear at the workplace. Idiom number one, spread yourself too thin, or spreading yourself too thin. This idiom means that you basically have so much going on that you wish you could clone yourself. Yeah, you can't do it everything. Like imagine you have a project release happening. You have like kids, like small kids at home. You are moving house, right? All the things. So you are spreading yourself too thin. So you have to be careful. And if you feel that you are spreading yourself too thin, you should give yourself a break. And if other people see that you are juggling too many things at the same time, so you can barely cope with them, you will hear that they will tell you, hey Jack, you're spreading yourself too thin. You have to take a break, go on vacation, take your family on vacation. Idiom number two that you will most definitely hear at the workplace is give somebody a shout out. This is my favorite idiom. I love using it when I have meetings, like all hands meetings with my team, and during those meetings I love giving shout outs to people, to my colleagues, to my teammates who did a great job. So if I don't know, again, Jack did a great job. Let's say he finished the project even before the ETA. I would like to give Jack a shout out and thank him for being even early with delivering his project. So you will hear this, give a shout out. Keep somebody in the loop. To keep somebody in the loop, it means to keep somebody updated about current state of events. I would say that this idiom is particularly popular for emailing, because you will see that in emails they would say, could you tell me what's going on, or could you send me an email about the meeting that you just had to keep me in the loop, or please CC me on your emails with your client to keep me in the loop. So that's a very popular phrase for your email writing. Memorize it. Keep somebody in the loop. Keep somebody updated. Give someone a heads up. You know, in baseball, when a ball is basically coming at you and they shout heads up, right? So you put your head up to see the ball and to avoid it. So this idiom comes from baseball, and it has the same meaning: to give somebody the heads up, to warn somebody, or to let somebody know what's going to happen next or in future, right? And usually when you are being given heads up, you thank to this person, you tell them thanks for the heads up. For example, you can say, please give me the heads up when the client is going to arrive next week, or just the heads up, the client is arriving next week, for example. So give someone a heads up, to warn, to tell someone what's going to happen soon or next. And one more idiom I'd like to share today, it's to put someone or something on hold. You may know this idiom in a telephone conversation, right? When you're calling someone and when the line is busy, they put you on hold. So this is one of the meaning. And the second meaning, this is when you put something on hold. It means you decide to stop, to terminate whatever you're doing, or to postpone it. For example, you can say, I decided to put my personal project on hold because I have too many things going on at work, right? So to put something on hold, it's to terminate, to stop doing something, or to postpone doing something, whatever you were doing. Hopefully those 5 idioms will be very helpful for you at your workplace. When you communicate with your team, it's going to be easier. Hopefully it's going to be easier for you to understand your team better, and to boast with the cool idioms in front of your teammates too. If this video was useful, make sure you give me a thumb up, and stay tuned for the next episode.